tells me that Immortals can't afford to fall behind super early. You say they don't have to go from minute 0, but they also can't be falling behind, because if you get to the point where hey, we got our first item, we're 2,000 gold behind.
Yeah.
What do we do?
And I really want to talk up Spica, because Spica has been such an integral part of
first 3 weeks of the LCS here in spring 2023.
80 carries,
4 of those.
Glory.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this guy's deserving of a lot of that glory, though.
Certainly is.
A standout performer. Solo laner's hitting level 6. Jungler's around 4 and 5. Maybe we get some action here in bottom lane. Spica's thinking about it. Flash!
Whoa!
Follows him all the way back underneath the turret, and they're ready to follow up here with a Xayah Rakan. Tactical is first blooded, and Spica is once again the best kind of enabler for Flyquest.
So much work for this Flyquest squad. There's a lot of stars. It's a star-studded lineup here. But he's done a really good job with the utility, and now he's going mid.
Oh, Vicla about to get solo killed by Ablazeolive. Yes, he will. It ends up getting traded because Ablazeolive has to stay underneath the turret with Spica approaching.
Herald, and Ablaze does not have teleport, so it's a 2v3. Spica says, thank you for the leash, buddy.
Ooh, TY for leash in the all chat is always the best. The best feeling if you're on the sending.
Yeah, I know that feeling, though, for Kenvi. You know, it's like, you just hope you can get away with it.
Twisted advance ready to go. Immortals is going to take the opportunity to grab themselves that first Drake on the opposite side of the map, so it is what I predicted. We're going to get a trade of neutral objectives at the start of the game. Where do you want to see this Herald
Olive as well?
I really like this Crown of the Shattered Queen purchase from Vicla, as Prince decides to go in for the fight, and the follow-up's right there from Winsome. Fleshy's gonna burn away, as Tactical wants to get one back into the Flyquest AD carry, and he's found it. But now the culling won't be able to deal enough damage. Kenvi's gonna show up, try to keep Tactical alive here. Winsome jumps right back in for a grand entrance and a grand display here with a double kill. Kenvi wants to chase him down, pick this one back up, get Immortals their 3rd kill, and he'll do that. All 4 bottom laners dead in what became a 2v3.
Good, as it should be. Attempt to get a really big blade collar.
Oh boy, we are just going straight in for the dive here. Impact using the all-out to get himself away from the turret aggro. They end up getting the kill. They get everybody away. Vicla's gonna disengage Ablazeolive, but he wants to re-engage now and keep chasing these guys down. Once he steps out of the smoke, he'll have to be a little bit more careful. Impact jumps back in. He wants to go after Ablaze. Not a lot of cooldowns left on the Akali, but he's got plenty of burst, plenty of damage, or does he? No way! Flyquest just smack him in the mouth. 50 health left. I'm not gonna blame you for going after it, but Flyquest had the coordination to shut it down. Uh-oh, all out. Impact's ready to go all in here for the fight. 1v1 against Revenge. Dominus, is it enough? Yes, they're gonna lock him down, and Kenvi shows up to save the day.
Kenvi saves the day for Revenge, and Prince being pretty wealthy.
Prince at 162 farm, currently the highest in the game, tied with Revenge, who just hit that same mark, as it's going to be another dragon, this time going over to the side of Flyquest, and it's Immortals taking the Rift Herald on the other side. So again, trading these neutral objectives as they make it easier for him to face check rushes, take some damage, and continue to stay out there with the team as well. Impact and Revenge getting in a 1v1, but we got a 3v3 back here in mid. Kenvi's just going to be focused here at the very start. Calling from Tactical doesn't get a whole lot done at all, and Prince shreds through that health sponge that is Kenvi. Flyquest pick up 1 in the mid lane. Meanwhile, down here in bottom, they're looking to make it a 2nd. Revenge goes over the wall looking for the blast cone, but Impact ready to stay right on top of him. Revenge keeps on running. Impact needs to close a little bit more distance. Wants to prime the Q on the Gromp, so he's got the Q3 ready to go. Juggles him right on back and cooks him up. Spica gets the kill credit, and back in mid, Tactical and Fleshy now have to try to defend. Spica wrapping around from the side. First turret falls. Tactical dashes in to grab a little bit of damage onto Spica, but Flyquest just continues building the lead. 4K at 19.
Play all 3 lanes, pressure Immortals as heavily as you can. They're going to teleport, double teleport flank.
Man, that blade collar just cut him off. Tactical goes over the wall, but he still drops. Now you got Ablazeolive in the middle of everybody on Flyquest. 1, 2, 3, line them up, knock them down, and move on over to Baron. It's way too easy for Flyquest.
Yeah, that was definitely a knockout. Double teleport from the side lanes. Didn't even see how it started out, the engage onto Prince.
Gold lead even further, almost 7,000 now 24 minutes into the game. Hard to imagine a way that Immortals can really come back into this one, barring a Flyquest conga line down mid for 2 or 3 respawns in a row. But Immortals are going to try to dig in, try to defend what they can here. Kenvi throws out the ulti. He finds Spica. It's not going to do a whole lot. The counterattack from Flyquest is ready to go as Impact approaches on the flank. He's going to keep Tactical out of the fight. Just jumps into the middle of everybody. And there goes your shuffle. And there goes Immortals. Flyquest just slam them in that fight. And they got 5v3 here for the next 35 seconds. Prince goes up into the ulti.
Split pushing right now. You can see top lane, but Flyquest has so much damage. I don't even know if Akali gets to get up to the turret, much less take a side turret for an objective bounty.
Yeah. Baron might be gone, but Flyquest don't even need it. Kenvi's here on the front line. He's going to be the target at the very beginning. Normally, you don't want to start off going through the tank, but Flyquest, man, they're so far ahead. Kenvi's taken low, but he ain't dead yet. Ablazeolive jumps in, but he has to immediately jump right back out. Impact nearly killed off by the culling. Tactical trying to defend. Revenge is dead. It's Flyquest now looking for more as Vicla jumps forward, turns toward Tactical. Soldiers catch him for one last stab there at the very end. Impact went back to base. Now he's going to use the teleport to make sure that minion stays alive long enough to force down the first Nexus turret. Flyquest look like they want to end just right here. Ablazeolive jumps in the middle of everybody, immediately dropping the stasis so he stays alive. Kenvi's your next target. Impact not afraid to soak the damage from the turret even further. Gets a shield, jumps right back out of the aggro range. Winsome and Prince just killing him on the steps of their own fountain. Tactical nearly dead there, doesn't quite fall, but the Nexus is exposed. Immortals are trapped in the fountain. And Flyquest is just trying to pad the stats a little bit more, get some more of those player of the game, player of the week, get some more statues, man. Ablazeolive, Tactical, Immortals, they can't get out of the fountain. Flyquest are just messing with them. Come on, boys, how long is this gonna take? Spica fires off the ulti there, locks down a couple. Not quite enough damage, the Nexus falls. Flyquest remains undefeated.